Find America's top theatrical talents on the cross streets of Broadway and Main.
My name is Gina Milo, and I got into this business, well, probably right out of college, but it's always been in me since I was really, really small, like 4 or 5. Music was kind of my refuge. I started singing just in my room with a boa, an orange boa, I'll never forget. And I would just sing torch songs like Judy Garland and Barbra Streisand, and I would just have the most grand time in my bedroom. So I think I started performing then. I remember Les Mis was scheduled to close, and I went to the open call. I sang my song and they said, "Can you come back at 2 and sing On My Own? Do you know it?" And I was thinking to myself, do I know it? I mean, I had been singing it my whole life. It was the show that made me want to do musicals. And by Christmas, I had my Broadway debut. It was the best Christmas present ever. Luckily, I was really young, so I kind of had a little bit of that gift of the lack of awareness that was unusual. So getting to Broadway didn't feel that different, except that, you know, you're just realizing your dream in front of hundreds and hundreds of people, and having my family there to see me do Eponine felt like my wedding day. I'm really excited because there's a lot of roles that I'm about to age into. Like, I'd love to be the mother in Dear Evan Hansen. I would love to do Adelaide. I can't believe I haven't done it yet. I'm so excited to do that someday, and Guys and Dolls. So we'll see what happens, but luckily those shows aren't going anywhere. One of the biggest skills that we all in our profession have to sharpen is the audition skill. And I think that the hardest thing for me, especially after having a baby, was getting back into the audition process and not feeling like, oh my God, I'm auditioning. One song that I've always loved since I was in college is called County Fair, from a show called Das Barbecue. Nobody ever does it because it's very complicated. But that's kind of one of my favorite songs because I love county fairs, so I just connect with my inner child, and I always know it's golden. You know, now regional theater has mega stars. Regional theater used to just be, you know, people starting out or kind of finding their way. Now you get like Beth Level doing Annie in St. Louis. But for me, it's really important because it's a chance to do roles that maybe are filled on Broadway or on tour that I get to do. And it's been great for my family because we get to go across the country. And it's great for the towns because they get to see Broadway level performers in their own town for hopefully more affordable prices than Broadway.
How can we keep in touch with you, keep up with your career?
I've got my Instagram, Gina Milo, Gina D. Milo, and I've got my website, ginamilo.com. Thanks.
Find America's top theatrical talents on the cross streets of Broadway and Main.